In the early stages of the Deepwater Horizon disaster, Purdue University mechanical engineering professor Steve Worley watched the low-quality videos of the oil spill released by British Petroleum.
I was one of the first people to make volume flow estimates based on that video.
Those volume flow figures greatly contradicted the estimates of the amount of oil gushing from the ruptured well put out by both BP and the U.S. government.
The calculations said that it was approximately 10 times greater than the amount that was being reported at that time.
Worley's revelation attracted the attention of government officials. As the crisis unfolded, he was invited to join the Flow Rate Technical Group, where scientists and engineers worked to provide the government with a clearer picture of just how much oil was spilling into the Gulf.
So I think the inevitability that oil would continue flowing into the Gulf was something that was unprecedented. It's a disaster in progress and displayed 24/7 by the spill cam.
In a sign of how far technology has advanced, Worley was able to make his volume flow estimates without ever setting foot near the disaster. From low-quality footage to later high-definition video, all of what engineers know about the spill came from one of 14 underwater submersibles equipped with video cameras. They gathered footage of the well through most of the ordeal. Not only did the video show the oil spill, but also different angles of the well and the crippled Deepwater Horizon sunk to the bottom of the seafloor. Worley is now working to collect and preserve that footage, more than 30,000 hours of it, in a massive online archive at Purdue. Oilspillhub.org is the home for the videos and is accessible to the general public. It includes much of the iconic imagery from the disaster and never-before-seen footage. Worley thinks the archive will help the public and government officials gather a complete understanding of the scope and long-term effects of the disaster.
Right now, the U.S. government is preparing the natural resources damage assessment, to assess how bad the impact of the oil spill was on the Gulf. And one of the primary questions is how much oil came out and what size droplets of oil issued into the Gulf.
Worley says it could take a decade or more to understand the true benefit of putting all the footage in one place online. He points to the Exxon Valdez oil spill in Alaska in 1989. Scientists are still learning more about the effects of that disaster. Worley, who serves as a lead researcher for oilspillhub.org, hopes the site provides information that helps prevent a similar incident, avoiding the sense of helplessness created by the Deepwater Horizon disaster.
Yeah, I would say it humbles us to be able to, to see that this accident is happening and not to be able to do anything about it. It very much humbles us before the power of nature.
Worley says the complete time record of the event, 88 days, will eventually be available online, in many cases with video images clearer and more detailed than anything seen before. Kane Fairbaught, VOA News, West Lafayette, Indiana.